Hello and welcome everyone to the SmallFrat Intramural Basketball Championship here in Auburn, Alabama, between Phi Kappa Tau and Phi Sigma Kappa, as the tip-off is won by Phi Sigma Kappa. And, you know, a most exciting game here in March for Auburn, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Here it gets pretty heated down here in Auburn at the rec center, and Phi Sigma Kappa with some movement.
Long three there. Decent on the line, just not quite where he wanted it to end up.
Phi Kappa Tau passes across the arc. Over on the wing right now. Kicks it in the post. And they lose it, and Phi Sigma Kappa ends up recovering the ball, and we'll try and get something going here on offense.
That looked like a kick, if you're asking me.
Looked like Clemson basketball. Well, you know. Oh, I had him in my Final Four, but it is what it is. Phi Sigma Kappa working low in the post, kicks it out to the wing. He shoots, he scores, and that's number 43, Lucas Savage. What a name, too. But kicks it off here. Good start for Phi Sigma Kappa. Phi Kappa Tau kicks it in the post.
Both teams have been playing a man-to-man defense. Not uncommon for this style of basketball. Zone defense is a little more unexpected.
Yeah,
would be cool to see.
It would be cool to see, and I hear they do pull it out sometimes, but you are going to see a lot of man. And on the wing, number 20 for Phi Kappa Tau, that's Ethan Barber. A lot of mid-range shots. Looks like the 90s out here.
Hey, mid-range shots are good for this style of basketball. Sometimes three-point shots, a little harder to make.
Yeah, and Phi Sigma Kappa with the turnover. Phi Kappa Tau draws the foul, doesn't get the shot to go in, but they will shoot 2 free throws.
We've got 18 minutes to go in the first half. It'll be 20 minutes halves from here on out.
Okay.
Phi Kappa Tau is short.
And that's Ethan Barber, the guy that had the mid-range the last time. He's taking free throws. Misses the first one, though.
I just hit the front iron. You want to hit the backboard at least. Come on.
And he gets that one to sink. I don't know. I think if you can get a decent roll, and I think that's where you kind of have to aim. 17:30 left here in the first period, as Phi Sigma Kappa is driving it up. Shoots the mid-range, and it's good. Joseph Cole, I think that's how you pronounce that, with the mid-range. And like I said, this is a game Kobe would be proud of. Number 2 for Phi Kappa Tau gets it off the glass. That's Mulrooney. And Mulrooney's a guy that they've tried to get, trying to work in the post a lot. So look to see that as this game continues.
Yeah, the post shots are easy buckets. You can hit the backboard. You can go straight to the basket. Those are some of the easier ones to make. The closer you are to the basket, the easier the shots are typically.
And good look for Phi Sigma Kappa, but good look for Phi Sigma Kappa, but they turn it over. And once again, it's Mulrooney with the and one.
That was a nice little spin move there. Looked like something Janai Broom would do, to be honest.
Exactly. Yeah, I know, and it's a good momentum builder. And like I said, we've seen him get in the post pretty much every possession for Mulrooney, and it's working so far. But he is short on this free throw, and it will go back to Phi Sigma Kappa. 16-10 left here in the first period. Number 42, Jackson Smith, gets it off the glass.
Both teams have been shooting in and around the lane, especially up close towards the basket. Since that opening shot, we haven't really seen anything beyond the arc so far.
No, a lot of mid-range, a lot of floaters, a lot of bank shots. And I think that one's no good, and Phi Sigma Kappa will take it up the court. Dressel on the left wing. Kicks it in the post. Nice pass, number 22. That is Paul Tamil. And that's what a great pass does, Creates a nice, open, easy look. And, especially when you're not playing this for scholarship money, it's definitely a nice shot to take. And Ethan Barber draws the foul on the layup attempt, and he'll go back to the line for the second time today. 8-7 is the score with Phi Sigma Kappa barely holding the lead against Phi Kappa Tau. 15 minutes left here in the first half. Luckily for us, there are no under 16-minute timeouts, so we will keep playing. But
it's a good thing for us.
yeah. Barber gets the first one to drop, so that will knot it all up at 8 here. As some substitutions come on for Phi Kappa Tau. Number 18, Robert Stone, and number 15. They do not have a 15 listed, so number 15 is on the court, though. And Barber made that last free throw, so it's 9-8. Phi Sigma Kappa kicks out to the wing on the left side. Looking for he kicks around the arc.
Looks like they're trying to set something up here. They couldn't get it quite on in the transition.
And that's the thing with these post plays that you see these taken a lot is that it's an effective play, but it's also, it's pretty simple. You just take it, just back the guy down, take it to the basket. And is that a charge foul?
It is a charge.
It is a charge foul. You love to see that. You don't really see that, at least in the games I was watching in March Madness today. It's not something you see a whole lot of at the college level anymore. But, you want to talk about grit? You want to talk about high effort? That's a high effort play right there.
And those can be some of the best ways to draw an offensive foul. Really the only way, to be honest, unless it's a rebound. But for this, I think we'll definitely see way more drawn charges.
And number 18, Robert Stone, who just came into the game, missed the first layup attempt, but was able to get his own offensive rebound, which, as we know, are deadly, and was able to get the basket. 11-8 here as Phi Kappa Tau has a lead over Phi Sigma Kappa. 13 minutes roughly left in the first half. Deep three here from number 42, and it's good. Nothing but net. Jackson Smith with the big three-pointer, and he must have heard us talking about the mid-rangers and floaters because there's a couple feet behind the arc there.
That was a perfect three ball. That's a good spot to take it from, too. Not quite in the corner, right at the top of it, right to the left of the top of the arc.
Robert Stone missed three-pointer for Phi Kappa Tau, but Robert Stone was able to get another offensive rebound and draws the foul. So I think you're seeing Phi Kappa Tau try and take advantage inside the paint, as both their centers have been heavily involved in their offensive action.
Yeah, they've been getting down low by the post, and they've been drawing a lot of fouls too. I don't think Phi Sigma Kappa has been to the line at all.
Yeah, I don't know if there's bonuses in this league, but if there are, then Phi Sigma Kappa will be in trouble here. Stone missed both free throws, unfortunately, for Phi Kappa Tau. We have no biases here on WEGL Radio. Phi Sigma Kappa takes it up the court. Draws around the wing. Dishes it inside around the key. Not the key. What is that?
The arc.
The arc, yeah. And errant pass goes out of bounds. Will be Phi Kappa Tau with the basketball.
It looked like Phi Sigma Kappa there was trying to run some high pick action. Wasn't that successful, but it's definitely an intriguing play.
Phi Kappa Tau with some nice movement. And the block by number 43. That's Lucas Savage. And Phi Sigma Kappa gets the ball. Tied game, 11-11 here. 11:30 left in the game. Nice little dish inside the paint there. And that's a pretty easy bucket for number 33. That's Joseph Cole. Gives Phi Sigma Kappa the lead here. Number 13 around the arc. He takes a three-pointer, and it's no good. But once again, Phi Kappa Tau gets the offensive rebound and draws the foul. So
they've been doing really well off these boards. That is a huge advantage. If you can get the rebounds and draw fouls on the rebound, you're going to go to the line quite a bit. Usually you grab the rebound, you come down, you go back up.
Yeah, it's I think it's also a real killer, like, mentality-wise, too, because you feel like you got to stop on defense, and then all of a sudden it's like, now you got to go back out there, and, that can cause you to lose focus, to lose your fundamentals. And so, yeah, it's led to a lot of free throws for Phi Kappa Tau. As number 15, which, like I said, we do not have the number on our roster. So number 15 does make this free throw, and that'll make it 12-13. Phi Sigma Kappa holds a slight lead here, about halfway through the first half. and they'll look to see, they'll look to create a little bit of a lead here. I mean,
The first quarter of this game has mostly been played in the paint with Phi Kappa Tau shooting a lot from the line. We've only seen one made three-pointer so far, quite a few misses. I don't think we'll see many threes at all in this game if the trend continues.
Phi Sigma Kappa shot comes up short, and Phi Kappa Tau will take it. Shoots a three-pointer, speak of the devil, and banks off the iron, and Phi Sigma Kappa, once again, bring the ball up the court.
I feel like we should have a stat list for how many missed threes. We're at 1 for 7, I think, at this rate.
Well, hey, 3's more than 2, though, so that's why you take those shots. It was a huge boost offensively when Phi Sigma Kappa was able to get one. Number 42 takes it at the top of the arc, dishes it. Number 33 gets inside the paint. Nice little dish past number 32. And it's off the foot of Phi Kappa Tau. So that will be Phi Sigma Kappa's ball still. 9 minutes left here. 13-12 still.
I gotta make the comment. Both of these small frats have the very similar sounding frat names.
I know, yeah. It's bad draw here for us in terms of enunciation and pronunciation, as we kind of, had to practice a couple times in between moves. But Phi Sigma Kappa dishes inside, and then a little mixed up there as he kind of prevented his own teammate from taking the offensive rebound there.
I think he definitely did. That looked like a lot of miscommunication there.
It did, but luckily they do get the stop on defense for them, and they drive it up the court. 13-12 still. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. Number 42, Jackson Smith takes it, dishes it to number 13, and that's a good look, and that will extend their lead. 15-12 here. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left. Takes a three-pointer, and that one falls just short, but number 13, Gavin Hyde is there for the quick rebound and putback. So.
Hey, that wasn't an air ball. That was a pass. It was a pass, not an air ball. He was intending it for it to go to that guy.
That's probably what he'll tell his teammates as Phi Sigma Kappa takes it up, but loses the ball and off a deflection, so it won't be an over and back, but is disruptive to their offensive set right now. Passes along the arc on the left side, drives left, dishes up at the top of the arc. Little step back, and then a dish off, but Phi Kappa Tau is all over it, and they end up getting the steal. So that's a turnover that Phi Sigma Kappa doesn't want to see, and Phi Kappa Tau looks to take the lead here.
That was an excellent defense there.
Big three-pointer here from Phi Kappa Tau. I think that's number 22. Who we also do not have named on the roster. So, but hey, no name, but he's making big plays here as he's giving his team the lead. Number 33 is fouled. He'll go to the line. Joseph Cole, the shot attempt, and as we've said, Phi Sigma Kappa is finally going to the line here. Might be the first time all game we've seen this. 17-15, they trail. Look to tie the game here. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. And he misses that one. So, I mean, I think the free throw shooting has infected the whole campus here, as Auburn basketball in Tennessee was not looking too hot either. So,
I mean, you're not wrong, but free throw shooting should be some of the easiest parts of the game. You have nobody in front of you. It's 3 points, basically.
Well, I think it's easier said than done, especially in a game situation. You're tired. It's wearing on you. It's definitely a lot, like I said, it's definitely different in a game. So I give them the benefit of the doubt.
That's true. And sometimes the in-game rhythm can help with just, like, your shot form, whereas kind of when the game stops, you're like,
I saw Denver Jones miss two. Was it 1 or 2 free throws a day? And if Denver Jones can miss a free throw, then anyone can miss a free throw.
That's true.
And I think there is a bonus because during that attempt at a rebound, Phi Kappa Tau was fouled, and they will go to the line here to try and extend their lead. That they're kind of in a hole there for a little bit, but they've kind of dug themselves out and have distanced themselves from Phi Sigma Kappa as they do make that one. That'll be 18-15. Phi Kappa Tau has the lead. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half. And, Shannon, what do you want to see from both these teams here as we approach the last 5 minutes of this half?
I think they definitely got to keep shooting in the paint. That's where both teams have been successful, especially Phi Kappa Tau, because they've been getting a lot off the offensive rebounds and scoring quite a few points from the free throw line because of offensive rebounds.
Oh, look at this steal there from number 24, Zachary Christopher, and he goes for the layup and gets the and one. That'll, as we talked about, Phi Kappa Tau extends their lead 21-15, and Zachary Christopher will go to the line here. Look to get a 7-point lead here, and, that's the thing. Basketball's a game of runs. It's, that's the cliche.